Hey all, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing well. Whew, I don't know about you, but there's some feistiness going on. So I was like, you got this, it's kind of like an agitation, and if you're not paying attention, you might take on this energy as though you're just all of a sudden in a bad mood and you don't know why, and you're just going to go express that, right? But if you think about it, what it is as an empath, as a sender, as a transmitter receiver, empathic transmitter receiver, you're picking up on the energies of perhaps those who are mad that you're still happy. So they're projecting heavily this anger onto you. They're projecting heavily this destroyer energy onto you. And you may feel it inside, and you may feel these thoughts or the energy of the thought pass through your mind, and then you may actually apply words to that. So just be mindful that there's a lot of heavy projections going on right now, and to me it feels like somebody's trying to flip, right? They're trying to take your good mental attitude, and they're trying desperately to like flip you into this darker aspect of being, to lower your vibration, to lower your mental status, so that they can then plant these kinds of thoughts onto you, and then plant the energy onto you. Because if you feed into it and you start adding into it, then it becomes more easy to attach these kinds of things to that, and it will spiral into this negative thing. So be very aware of what it is, and it usually comes with like a heat. There'll be a heat up through the shoulder blades, up through the neck, and up through the cranium. Your ears may get hot. So sit with it, and then just understand it, that you are a transmitter receiver, and right now we are in an emotional storm where things are being dismantled. So it's chaotic out there in the energetic fields. Don't own every emotion, every tenseness, every thought form. Don't own it right now, because the likelihood of it belonging to you is slim, unless you're practicing that particular attitude. So, with that being said, I'd like to get into the cards and see what it is Spirit has for everybody. Because I had to come home and sit with that for a little while, because for a while there I kind of thought that maybe I was just being eclipsed out of love or something. And so I had to meditate on it for a little while. And it's like, no, I'm not being eclipsed out of love. It's that there are haters out there who are projecting and trying desperately to offload their negative essence onto a star or other people in general. So just be aware of that, okay? And don't accept every gift that comes your way. Be aware of it, acknowledge it, pray about it, release it if you can, but don't accept it as your own. Unless, of course, it is, and you just need to blow off steam. We all manage ourselves in different ways at different times, depending on circumstances, health, and all that. So, anyhow, everybody, let's get into it. Spirit, what is the collective collective energy, please? Spirit, all right, Bob. Crossing the bridge, crossing the bridge. Yes, sirree. Here you go. All right. All right. We got the King of Cups. Emotionally balanced, compassionate, diplomatic, tolerant leader. King of Cups, who's generous. Six of Pentacles on the upright. He shares his wealth. His cup runneth over. the challenge position. We've got justice for the lovers. In the subconscious, we've got death, endings, transitions, end of a cycle. In the recent past, Three of Swords in the upright. So there's been a divorce, a separation, a betrayal, disloyalty. This King of Cups was disloyal, and his relationship ended. Did he get a divorce? He's challenged because justice is being served on behalf of the lover. Intentions and expectations, a swift change. In the near future, we've got the Three of Pentacles in the upright. Teamwork, collaboration. The lens that's being looked through. We've got the Queen of Pentacles reversed. A jealous and smothering, devious person. Deceitful. The lens is, the environment. The environment, what we got in the environment is the Queen of Wands reversed. Wow. Is this the team? Selfishness, jealousy, jealousy, jealousy. And wow. Hopes and fears. Ace of Swords. So the truth is out. Has this King of Cups been out here making it with these Queen of Wands reversed and this Queen of Pentacles reversed, and his wife found out? Or his partner found? Yeah, his wife found out. The truth is out. And the outcome? Moving on to calmer waters. Yeah, this King of Cups was generous with his cup. His cup was runneth all over these Queen reversals here. And we got a Five of Cups. So there's sorrow. There's moving on. Gotta let it go. Yeah, it was all an illusion. Wishful thinking. Whatever this dude thought he was getting away with by having sex with somebody other than his wife, it didn't pan out. Apparently, he thought he was going to get himself some freaking pentacles. He let his cup runneth over onto not one other female, but two other females, and not even upright females. These are the upside down ones. Wow, he just went all sleazebag on his wife. He was generous with everybody but her. He was trying to get sudden wealth. Oh, hold up. This King of Cups is balanced, emotionally balanced. He came into an inheritance. There's sudden wealth here. He came into an inheritance. There's sudden wealth. And justice is being served on behalf of the lover because whoever he was hooked up with was not a main female. She was upside down or whatever, doing her thing with her friends. So she was not the main female. Justice is being served on behalf of this love relationship. Death. So this King of Cups had an inheritance, and she came in, thought she was going to siphon it off of him. Sorry, dude. I tried to make you out to be the bad guy, but you're not the bad guy, it appears. Oh, crap. So there's a death. Wow. So of this marriage, divorce. Yeah, she married him for his money. She married him for the freaking inheritance. Wow, man. And it's over. Death and a 3 of Swords. He's like, yeah, there's this thief isn't going anywhere with him on the distant horizons. Oh, King of Cups, I'm so happy to hear you're the good guy. I was worried you was going to be a hoe, but you're not. Yay! Okay, so we got swiftly, we got an 8 of Wands up here. Oh, wait, we got here 3 of Swords. Mature man. Is suffering a heartbreak. Or a mature man is, yeah, going through a divorce. This King of Cups could be a mature man, and he's going through a divorce. This marriage is over. It's in the coffin. Wow. Mature man, so he's grieving because there's a divorce here, but very swiftly there's a swift change regarding a courtship and a gift. So the marriage is off. The marriage is off. He's not and the courtship, there's a swift change to this courtship and this gift. So yeah, he's calling off the wedding. He's calling off the wedding. And then you got these 3 of Pentacles here. So there's a group of people that are working together to try to get some reward. Thoughts. This mature man could be part of like this ringleader, whoever, like maybe he sends these women out to go target, particular people who are coming into an inheritance, coming into sudden wealth. He sends them out. He's like the ringleader. Okay, go get a courtship with this guy. Go woo that one. And so he's thinking about it. So they're all up in their thoughts. You got this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. This is the lens that's being looked through. Somebody's jealous, in despair. A smothering, suspicious, deceitful woman in despair who's jealous. And then you've got a Queen of Wands reversed who's also jealous and insecure and narrow-minded and deceitful. Who's getting a message of concern. The truth is out. You got the Ace of Swords. Somebody's getting cut out. The truth is out about what's been happening in a family room. And somebody's moving on to calmer waters, or they're making a transition. They're releasing this baggage. They're releasing this false person. This false person doesn't get to go. This relationship is ending. This incognito false person. This person who's not the main female. You got official person is in bad health on the bottom of the deck. Or maybe there's an official person who, I don't know, there could be an official person in bad health. There could be a community coming into an unexpected income. Like if this marriage comes together, or the community isn't coming. He's the community. Okay, look at this. The community is coming into unexpected income because this high honor fella, his pathway is open. He's no longer attached to a parasite who is under adjudication and going into the coffin. That's coffin and death is out here regarding this marriage. There's a wealthy man who did some toil and labor and he's expecting imprisonment. He was working to try to get into this house to make a change for this child. But the lovers with this great fortune, yeah, they've been trying to keep these stars apart. These lovers who have this great inner fortune, this star, this mega light within them, they've been trying to keep all these people apart. And they know who you are because, people who have sight, they can see you shine. They can see your auric field when you move by. And they're attracted to you. And so they like to stick stuff to you that dirties you or muddies you. So you're constantly having to do your cleanses and stuff, because you're just shiny. And everybody can freaking see it. They can see your sudden wealth. They can see your internal fire. Or at least this person can. Whoever's setting these women up, targeting these kings, or whoever these people are that are coming into this inheritance who have these great spiritual fortunes, they're sending these upside down. Now, the other day I did a video about, and I got all angry about it, and I was calling people whores and stuff. And here's the thing about that. There's this Jezebel spirit. It's an attachment. Just like the Diablo spirit is a narcissist attachment, okay? That's why all narcissists are the same, because it's the same spirit. All of these people who use sex to get their way, it's the same spirit. It's a Jezebel spirit or a succubus spirit or something like that. And they hop from body to body. So it's not necessarily the person that's actually doing the deed. It's the attachment or whatever it is that's molding the framework of the mental body in whatever present moment happens to be happening. And if you're not aware that this kind of stuff is happening, then you can, like I was mentioning earlier, you might mistake these things to be your own generation, but it's not being generated by you. So yeah, this person, they're not even friends. He was having relations with the enemy. And they were using love to try to get at his inheritance. We got death again. Somebody might be really pissed off. The King of Cups is still in the upright, so he didn't lose his shit. Balance. He's balanced. King of Cups is balanced. But there is a serious ending to whatever relationship this person thought she had going on. It's ending. There's disloyalty, there's betrayal, there's a mature man here. I feel like he's like a pimp. Whoever this mature man is, I feel like he's this person who's in the thoughts of, he's thinking about, yeah, so they didn't get the abundance. There's a separation. They weren't able to tap into this King of Cups inheritance or his essence, his ability to manifest whatever he sets his mind to. They couldn't take that from him. Very swiftly, though, we've got a swift action. This gift is entering a courtship. Or maybe that was the intention, but instead what happened is there was a separation. I don't know. Let's see. Maybe this King of Cups already has somebody else in mind. He could already have somebody else in mind. Trust. He wants a relationship you can trust, as well as whoever he's thinking about, most likely. Whoever he was hooked up with, though, man, that was, yeah, he wants love. He doesn't want this horse shit. Excuse my language. I'm feeling a little feisty. I don't know what this is. I feel like, it's like, wow. I had to ask myself the question. It's like, am I being eclipsed out of love? Or am I just picking up on people who are? Or am I just receiving back all of my vitality? And some of it happens to be Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands energy, which is fiery and feisty and, and maybe we're not all meant to be peaches and cream all the dang time. Sometimes maybe we're meant to be a little bit feisty. And I think that that's called being whole, right? All right, so he's thinking about love. He's thinking about love. He doesn't want any of this use and abuse stuff. But there's this teamwork, collaborating for long-term rewards. Or maybe he wants to work with somebody and get reward. He doesn't want somebody who's going to come in and parasite off of him and drain his reward. So, yeah, so he persevered through whatever this is. He's thinking about love. You've got this group here, whoever this Three of Pentacles is, they're not accepting this. They're not letting him go. They're not honest. They're working together to for a reward. He's thinking about love. He's thinking about something that's going to last, something that's going to persevere through whatever this kind of stuff is. And he's got somebody in mind. And he's not thinking about this person he doesn't consider to be the main female. He's got death on her twice when it comes to relationship or marriage. He's like, heck no, this person's a thief, a covert thief. And they're going nowhere on this end of cycle. So you got a Queen of Pentacles in the reverse here. She's jealous and she's all in despair about this. Her pride is hurt. Her pride is hurt. He kicked her to the damn curb. He's like, get the F out of here. He's like, what the? Yeah, he's mad. And she's in despair. Queen of Wands, selfish, jealous, got the message of concern. Here I thought he was outpouring his cups into these people. Man, see, that's why I don't like to get too far in a story in the beginning, because you just don't know. It'll change up on you. You got growth here. It's growth. I want to expand consciousness and my awareness. So, yes, this insecure Queen of Wands in the reverse is getting a message of concern that there is growth and expansion happening here. The truth is out about what happened in a family room and somebody losing their freedom or not having freedom. There's a relationship ending and a transition, and this false person doesn't get to go. They have to surrender their need to control this situation. Empathy. seeing both sides of a situation. So everything is seen very clearly now. It's weird, isn't it? How all of a sudden everybody's seeing what they're actually being involved with. It's wild. So happiness is here. Empathy, open to seeing both sides of a situation. Happiness, on the right path. Courage, purpose. Yeah, this is whoever brought adversity to you or was wanting to bring adversity to you, they're in regret because you changed stuff. You changed stuff and now they're full of doubt and they're lonely and in grief and guilty because you know that there's no greater goal than to love and you're going for it. You're like, I want disciplined love, and you're calling judgment on this crap. You're like, no, get out. Oh, we got widower on the bottom of the deck. She transitioned. And she could have been, there's the Three of Pentacles. This person who's not the main female who married this guy or whatever, she was working with this Queen of Pentacles reversed with this Queen of Wands reversed. And there's a death here. It's like whatever she was doing, maybe it backfired. There's a transition here. She's a thief. Whatever she did, it backfired. She was married. She's married to this guy. And then she transitioned. Wow. He's a widower now. Constancy in the reverse and waiting. So there's no waiting. This person was not a friend and they weren't consistent. They were not the main female. And justice is being served on behalf of this as there's a death here. She did something. She was trying to come into his inheritance. She wanted his inheritance. She wanted that sudden wealth. It's like this group of women and this mature man, they targeted this King of Cups. And he's balanced here. Yeah, they were haughty. They were haughty. They wanted what he had. So they married him to try to get what he had. And something happened. There's a death here. Death, man. Something happened. Whatever she did, it backfired. You got a divorce, a betrayal, disloyalty, abundance in the reverse. She was not able to get his limitless manifestation ability. We got mature man here. He could be the scholar that taught these people how to do this. These women. He taught these women how to do this. He's a dark priest. Very swiftly, this gift enters a courtship that can be trusted. That's the expectation. So they were trying to see, this King of Cups is due to come into a courtship with a gift. He is a gift, and he's due to come into a courtship with a gift very swiftly. So these ones wanted to horn in and get him before he could get into that. Because they wanted his abundance. So they hijacked him. They hijacked him. Got enemy in the reverse. Yeah, so whoever it is that he's thinking about here, this love, this perseverance, somebody who persevered, So he's thinking about a woman who may have persevered through similar challenges or other challenges that maybe were equally or more or less horrid, but they're not going to be an enemy. Whoever he's thinking about, they're not an enemy. They are love, and they are a gift, and they're trustworthy. And they have the ability to persevere through whatever they set their mind to. So this group of women working with this dark priest over here, they're dishonest, and they are not willing to accept the things they cannot change. So they're targeting people and basically being just downright bad. It could be a younger woman. There could be a younger woman. Who's this younger woman? Who is this younger woman, Spirit? Who is this younger woman? Is this my card? No. Who is this younger woman? What's going on with this younger woman? Frivolity. Thought. Yeah. So he's got this woman in his thoughts. She is love. She's perseveres through things. She could be a younger woman. She's joyous. Yeah, and there's the thought card again. He's thinking about her. She's trustworthy. She's not an enemy. But he's got this Queen of Pentacles here, who is part of this threesome working with this dark priest, who are jealous and smothering. They're in fear now. They're in despair. Their pride has been hurt. They're in fear because there's a reunion happening. His actual counterpart is in the premises, or maybe he knows who she is, and he's got her in his thoughts, so he knows who she is. And so whoever this Queen of Pentacles reversed is they're in despair because this reunion is happening. Like this, whoever this non-main female was, there's a death here, and then her partner is here. What is this? You got messenger in the reverse. So there's message in the reverse. You got message of concern in the upright, and you got messenger in the reverse. So it could be that there's a messenger who refuses to deliver a message. There could be a message of concern that the messenger got caught. Whoever was sending messages back and forth. Whoever was sending messages back and forth got busted. The messenger got busted. The messenger couldn't deliver the message. The messenger's message was intercepted. Now they are suffering insecurity. There's misfortune. There's an expansion of consciousness and awareness. Yeah, this messenger got intercepted, and there's an expansion of consciousness and awareness because the message was intercepted. And the truth is out. And the truth is out about something that happened in a family room, and somebody is losing their freedom. That's a surprise. There's a big surprise here. A big surprise. That's a big, heavy duty surprise. And you got a transition. That's wild. You got transition here, which is death, but then you got transition here, which is moving on to calmer waters. You got a false person in the reverse who doesn't get to go. They have to surrender their need to control. Again, you got widower on the bottom of the deck. Whoever he was married to was part of this dark priest threesome thing here that they had going on for money. It was a scam for money. This threesome, these three people, these three pentacles, these upside down queens, they were working with this dark priest to bleed King of Cups and others dry of their inheritance. Soldier. They're a soldier. They're an enemy. There could be an old woman here who's suffering melancholy and facing prison over this. And he could be cheerful because he's going to be with his lover soon, this Lord, this gift. Huh? And somebody's sick about it because this is going to be faithful and rich. And it's going to bring about hope. Yeah, they're in despair about that. Profession, yeah, it's their profession. Their profession to target people like this King of Cups and to have a family and then to do something to gain the inheritance. It's their profession. That's what they do. This is a group of people who work for this dark priest, and that's how they get money, and they fund this dark priest doing this too. He taught them how to do it. Natural disaster. Justice is being served on behalf of this love relationship. This main female, who's not a main female, it's in the reverse. And there's the death card and there's survive. So she may be facing a situation that she has to survive and there's imminent death. Or maybe that just means that there's a divorce. But we got death here again with this marriage card. I mean... And then thief in the reverse. So the thief isn't going anywhere on the distant horizons. They are seen as haughty. This King of Cups is balanced. Yeah, she was wearing a mask. Many masks, most likely. A haughty, snooty, somebody might call her, what do they call those people who dress the part and they act, and they act like they are all... Empress energy, but they're really upside down and they're just snooty and jealous and insecure and they put on a good show, I mean, the real deal doesn't have to put on a show. They don't even have to have any attention placed on them at all. They don't even care about it. Ooh, so we've got a divorce. They did not get the abundance, and then we've got confinement. Death, confinement. You got this mature man who is a dark priest who has all the knowledge. He's the one who supplies the knowledge on how to go about doing this. Yeah, on how to go about dominating others for their inheritance, for their wealth. He could be facing confinement. There's evidence. There's evidence of what they did, of what they were doing, and the enemy did not win. The enemy didn't get one over on these ones, and this person that he's thinking about is trustworthy. Very swiftly, these two gifts are going to come together. It's a courtship. It's a courtship. It's like a courtship of those who persevered through extreme challenges, right? I mean, it looks to me like whoever this non-main female was, tried to take out this King of Cups, and it looks to me like it backfired on her. And he's just sitting there all balanced, taking care of himself. And you know what? Self-love, he's looking at this woman. He's got thoughts here twice. He's in his thoughts about this young woman. who's joyful, who loves herself, who persevered through challenges. And at the same time, you've got the other two of this threesome here who are not honest and refuse to accept the things that cannot change. They feel that the way to get this inheritance is through deceit. And they're very distraught and jealous because this reunion is going to happen. It's like this marriage, whatever that was, is over. And there is a high value reunion happening for this King of Cups. He may have gotten distracted and knocked off the path for a little while, but this Queen of Pentacles is in despair. Her pride is really hurt. Her pride is hurt because this reunion is happening and you see this person as a high value person, and you're like shooting the gun at this other stuff. I don't know. Shooting the gun. I don't know. There's death here, okay? Just like endings, whatever. So you got stubborn in the reverse. So and nutty and arrogant in the reverse. You've got a Queen of Wands in the reverse, who's jealous and insecure, narrow-minded and selfish, getting a messenger of concern that the messenger was hijacked or stopped. The messenger never made it to where they were going. The messenger never made it to where they were going, and there's been an expansion in consciousness and awareness. That means that the message that the messenger had has been released, and somebody has lost all arrogance. They can't be arrogant about it. They can't be stubborn about it. There's no stubbornness. The truth is out about what happened in a family room. It's a surprise. It's like, oh my gosh, somebody is unfreedomed. Yeah, ritual. Somebody was unfreedomed by ritual in a family room. The truth is out. There is a transition and moving on to calmer waters. This relationship is ending. This false person doesn't get to go, and they have to surrender their need to control. There is money here. And relaxation. You relax. You're moving on to calmer waters. You're going to relax. There is money there. So, and these ones are furious. They couldn't tap in, and they ran out of time. They couldn't tap into the bank account of this King of Cups. And he's coming into a new promise with somebody who received aid, or maybe he's been helping somebody. And this trio and their boss is protesting this big time. Because you triumphed and you're coming into your reunion and justice is being served. They fell into their own trap. Wow. And they're facing homelessness for bullying this sweetheart or whoever. They've been bullying people, and then she's got an alliance. Yeah. Woohoo. 43 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and leave this one where it's at. And I'll see you on the next one, everybody. Bye.